Hey there, my name's Dave and welcome to another Guitar Zero to Hero song tutorial. In this lesson, I'm going to teach you how to play Everybody Wants to Rule the World by Tears for Fears. Amazing tune, and I'm going to teach you an acoustic guitar arrangement of this song. For the basics, we'll just need our guitar in standard tuning and you won't need a capo. If you're looking for some quick wins on the guitar, then I've got a free downloadable resource with 10 legendary songs that you can play with 3 chords or less. I'll leave a link to that in the description below. Or if you're fairly new to guitar and you're looking to build a strong and solid foundation but you don't know where to start, then be sure to check out the Guitar Zero to Hero Premium course and membership, which gives you all the guidance to play with confidence. I'll leave a link to that in the description below. Let's jump into the lesson. Okay, so let's start with the intro riff. And we're going to start with a lead-in note from the 3rd fret of the 2nd string. And I'll play this with my ring finger and slide up to the 7th, right? So that's our lead-in note. Then we get to the main part of the riff. Now, I break this up into chunks of 6 notes, right? So with my index finger on the 5th fret of the 1st string and ring finger on the 7th fret of the 2nd string, I'm going to pluck 1st, 2nd, and then with my pinky finger up to the 7th fret of the 1st string, 1st, 2nd string, and then lift my pinky finger and back to those original first 2 notes. All right, so 5, 7, 7, 7, 5, 7. So that 6-note run by itself. Now my picking direction, I like to pluck up on the 1st string and down on the 2nd string. So up, down, up, down, up, down. We're going to play that 3 more times for this first line of tab. You'll notice that that final note falls into the 2nd line of tab for that 6-note chunk. We continue on playing that chunk another 3 times. Now the 4th time, we are just shortening it a tiny bit. It's just 4 notes, not 6. So 5, 7, 7, 7. And then we leave it there and jump into the break section. Now, one thing you could also add is a little bit of palm muting. So take the fleshy bit of your palm, rest it lightly on the edge of the bridge. And when you pluck these strings, you can add a little muting to add a little bit of dynamic to it. And the intro in total. Now we get to the break riff, which is also essentially used in the verse as well. I'm going to start off by showing you a more chord-based way of playing this break/verse, and then I'm going to show you a riff-based way of playing it, which is more flat-picked. So for the more basic strummed version, we can just use our index finger across the 2nd frets of the 3rd and 2nd string. We want to focus on the 4th, 3rd, and 2nd strings here. So that's an A over D chord, right? And then our next chord is a G over D. So we'll take our ring and pinky fingers, 5th frets of the 5th and 4th string, and middle finger on the 4th fret of the 3rd string. Right? And you can just focus on the middle 4 strings there. So A over D and G over D. Right? Now the strumming pattern is shown below. Down, down, up, up, down, up, up, down, up, up, down, up. And we're going to change on the end beat after the 2. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. So for this break section, that's right after the intro riff, we're going to play that line of chords through 4 times. So you can use that strummed version, or we can play a more flat-picked version of it, which will sound like this. We're going to play that A over D. You can bar that index finger again, or you could use your middle and ring finger, and I'll do that. And then on the 2 beat, we're going to hit just the open 4th string, lift our fingers, and on the sort of upstroke, hit the 2nd and 3rd string. So 1 and 2 and then we're going to continue on by just hitting the open D string in groups of 3 at a time. All right, so and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Now I do that with the up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Similar to the rhythmic motion of the strum version. You can do all downstrokes there too if you want. It's completely up to you. The break riff repeated will sound like this. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 4. For that break, we can play this riff through 4 times. Next we get to the verse, which is just that break riff. So again, you could use the more flat picked version, or the strummed version. Pick whichever is more comfortable for you to play. Okay, next is the chorus, and the chorus is 2 lines of chords. We're going to start with an E minor chord. I'm going to play this with my pinky and ring finger on the 2nd frets of the 5th and 4th string. All right, because that's going to make it easy for us to shift up to our F sharp minor, which looks like this. Or you could play an F sharp minor bar chord too. But I'm just going to keep my ring and pinky fingers there and just use my index finger to bar across the 2nd frets of the 3rd and 2nd string. You could even just focus on those middle 4 strings too. But even better, take your thumb and reach over the top to hit the 2nd fret of the 6th string. Again, as I said before, you could also use your index finger to bar that. So F sharp minor, and then we're going to go up to a G. So from the F sharp minor, shift everything up 1 fret, and then your middle finger will go on the 4th fret of the 3rd string. Again, if you can, reach that thumb over to hit the 3rd fret of the 6th string. And then we go back down to the F sharp minor. All right, so for this first line of chords, we're now going to play a constant down up strumming pattern at 8th notes. Again, there is a swing feel here, so 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and notice how those down strums are held out a little longer than the up strums. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Now for the second line of chords, we have our E minor again, F sharp minor, but those 2 chords are contained within 1 bar of music. So we're halving the length of each chord. And we're just going to strum each chord with a down, down, up. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and then we go up to a G, and then A, which is the same, just up 2 frets. Again, with these chords, if you just want to focus on those middle 4 strings, that's okay. You don't have to add that thumb over the top for the bass, but it does just fill things out a bit more. So that's it for the chorus, which will sound like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. After the first chorus, there's break number 2, which is the same as break number 1, but it's just half the length. So the riff is just played through twice and not 4 times. After the chorus, there's another verse and then another chorus. So we've already learnt those. Then we get to the bridge section, which is just 3 chords. We have a G chord. I'm going to strum that with just the constant down up strumming pattern. So 1, 2, and 3, and 4. And then we have a D and then an A chord. And for the A chord, I'm just going to bar my index finger across the 2nd frets of the 4th, 3rd, and 2nd string. Although you can play just a regular A chord any way you wish as well. But I'm going to just bar my index finger. Now, for these 2 chords, they contain within 1 bar, and we're going to do some triplets here as well. So triplet strums. So these strums will now be even in length, and it will be down, up, up. All right, so we'll play the D and the A with that strumming pattern. Down, up, down, up. And together with the G. Now, if that triplet strumming for the D to the A is giving you trouble, then you can just simplify it and play the D and A for the regular swung 8th notes. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. So simplified version of this bridge. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. But the other version follows the accents of the song a bit more. So pick whichever's more comfortable for you. Those 3 chords are played through 3 times for the bridge section. Then there's another chorus, and then the interlude. There's 4 lines of chords here. The first line of chords is the same as the bridge, so the G, D to A. Now, that's played through 4 times instead of 3 times like in the bridge. And again, you can use that more fancy strumming pattern for the D to the A, so, or just simplify it with a down, down, completely up to you. Then for the second line of chords, we have B minor, and we're going back to the regular strumming pattern. And then C, B minor, C, G, and then an A chord. And I just play that with my index finger barring across the second frets of the 4th, 3rd, and 2nd string. But you can fret it any other way you'd like as well. Then for the 4th line of chords, we're basically going back to the intro and break chord progression. So the A over D to the G over D, right? So down, up, up, down, up, up, down, up, up, down, up. And that's played through 4 times. So the interlude in total will sound like this. Now, for the 1st and 4th line of chords, I'll just play through things once just to make this quick, but this will be what it sounds like. After the interlude, there's chorus 4, which is the same as the other choruses, and then chorus 5. So we just play that chorus through twice, essentially. After chorus 5 is break number 3, which is actually the same chords as the bridge, but played through twice and not 3 times. Then we have chorus number 6, which is the same as the other choruses, and then we have the outro, which is the same as our verse riff. And those are all the parts we need to learn. So to recap the structure, there's the intro riff, then we jump into the break, verse, chorus, break, verse, chorus, bridge, chorus, interlude, chorus, chorus, break, chorus, and then the outro. So it's quite a bit to remember there, but if you have it written down somewhere, it's going to be a lot easier for you to follow. So now I'll be doing a full playthrough of the song with a vocal track on top for some context. A big thanks to my friend Eric for lending his awesome vocals to this playthrough. Feel free to play this back as many times as you like to practice, play along to, and see how you go. Thanks for watching. If you've enjoyed this lesson, then I know you'll absolutely love these other lessons here. Or if you want some easy guitar wins, then I've put together a free guide with 10 legendary songs you can play with just 3 chords or less. You can grab that by clicking below. Thanks, and I'll see you in the next video.